What's up, YouTube? NES Addict here. I got my boy Todd, and today we're going to do top 10 Nintendo licensed products. All that and more next.
So, this list was kind of heavily comprised of things that Jay liked and had in his current collection. And despite my intent to get him to put this in, we are going to do an honorable mention. So, the Amiibo series. It's a great series that's kind of for new gamers. However, there are old nostalgic characters. They even have pixelated Mario and now pixelated Zelda,
Which I've got to get.
which he has to get. But if you're a fan of old school Nintendo, you have to be a fan of the Amiibo series.
Alright guys, for my number 10 item, I pick the Speedboard. Why? Because this is a random piece of plastic that somebody at Nintendo thought was a great idea to license and put a controller in here and have no clue what the purpose is. I think you're supposed to play it like a keyboard. So for randomness and awesomeness and the fact that the Nintendo logo is on there right here, as I should add, this is number 10. Alright guys, number 9 on the list are random Game Boy cases. These things are super awesome. Kids could wear them on their, I guess, hip as a fanny pack, or this cool travel case. But either way, random Game Boy cases are super awesome. They are licensed by Nintendo as they have the Nintendo logo on them. And they're super retro and awesome remnants of the late 80s and early 90s. So that's why these are number 9 on my list. Alright guys, number 8 on my list. This awesome snakeskin video game holding box. This held NES games. It's a super weird case because Nintendo chose to make this gold plated, and this snakeskin-esque cover is super weird. I don't know why they did that, but it's pretty awesome, and it's definitely a throwback to the late 80s, early 90s. And it's just a cool, rare, weird piece of Nintendo history, and that's why I love it. That's why it's number 8.
Alright, coming in at number 7, guys, on our list, your favorite Ronald McDonald Happy Meal toys, the 1989 Mario Nintendo set.
Yep, these things are super cool. I actually had this one as a kid, and I think this guy, and I have a complete set, well, missing the Goomba. So if anybody out there has the Goomba, feel free to send it my way.
And at number 6, guys, Nintendo Lunchbox with built-in thermos.
Yeah, that thing's pretty awesome. It was made by Aladdin, but it was licensed by Nintendo, and it has the cool Nintendo Power logo at the bottom. And if you carried this to school in 1989, you were the crap. Alright guys, coming in at number 5 on my list, this humongous Nintendo case that I can barely see over. So, yeah, this thing's pretty awesome. It holds your games, and it also holds your controller and the zapper, which is this top drawer here. I think I actually have some stuff in there. There we go. So this would just fit right in with any VHS tape holders or cassette holders or whatever you call those. Anyway, it's super awesome. Once again, totally reminiscent of the late 80s and early 90s, and it was licensed by Nintendo, and that's why it's number 5 on my list.
Coming in at number 4 on the list today, Coleco. Who remembers before Mario was Mario? He was actually just a character in the Coleco MAME series. So, coming in at number 4, a 1982 Coleco arcade. You had your very own arcade at home.
Yeah, this thing's pretty sweet. It's got all the graphics just like the stand-up, and Jumpman is on there, and it sounds awesome when you turn it on. Ready? Gotta love that. So anyway, awesome. Made by Coleco, licensed by Nintendo, and that's why this is number 4 on my list.
We're to the top 3. Coming in at number 3, your very own licensed Nintendo Z-Bag.
Guys, the Z-Bag is one of my favorite licensed products by the Nintendo. It's super duper weird. I mean, look at these weird colors, red, yellow, and blue. And it has the Nintendo logo here, and if you can look and see right here, there's actually a Z-Bag logo right there. And basically what this thing was, it was a bag that if your friend did not have a Nintendo and you did, you could pack that crap up, take it to your buddy's house, and you guys could play Nintendo all night. And it would get there in style in the Nintendo Z-Bag. And that's why this is number 3 on my list. Alright guys, coming in at number 2 on my list is Rob, the robotic operating buddy. I love Rob. He is such a random, weird piece of Nintendo history. He was partnered with the system to make it seem more of a toy than a video game system since the big crash with Atari happened and Nintendo had a hard time getting into the market. And Rob helped pave the way, and that is why Rob makes it to number 2 on my list.
And coming in at number 1 on our list,
Nintendo Power issue number 1. This thing reeks nostalgia. I mean, this is just such a classic image of the diorama claymation Mario and Wart, and it is just so cool. And this is where Nintendo Power all started. I mean, this is 20 plus years of magazines that started right here in 1988, July and August, my birthday month. I was 7 when this freaking thing came out. I just am so happy to have this in my collection. It is kind of expensive, and I got a really good deal on this several years ago on eBay somehow. And that is exactly why Nintendo Power issue number 1 is number 1 on my list of top 10 NES licensed products that I have in my collection.
Alright guys, thanks for watching our top 10 list. So, if you like this video, tell us what your top 10 list would have been, and if you think we left out anything or could have done it in a different order, comment below.
Yeah guys, thanks so much for watching. That's just 10 random things that I have in my collection, all NES licensed. Super cool. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and definitely subscribe if you want to see more. Until next time, thanks for watching. Hey guys, go check out the channel Game Glyph. My buddy Caleb runs it, and it is an awesome channel, and he is super funny, and there's great content. Go hit him up.